Hello dear students, today I will be discussing the word problems of quadratic equation. This is second lecture on word problems. Till question number 11 I have discussed. It is not possible to discuss all the sums, so I have discussed some of the important problems. After reading all those sums, definitely you all will be able to solve the remaining sums up to 12 number. Now I will be discussing question number 13, subpart A. This is class 9, class 10 quadratic equation. Now the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 25 centimeter and its perimeter is 56 centimeter. Find the length of the smallest side. Now we have a right angle triangle. So all of you know how a right angle triangle looks. 90 degree. Hypotenuse is equal to 25 centimeter and the perimeter is 56 centimeter. If perimeter is equal to 56 centimeter, let us assume the smallest side to be x. I can assume let smallest side be x centimeter. If it is x centimeter, then this side will be equal to, we all know perimeter is equal to, perimeter of any triangle is given as sum of all the three sides. Here it is given 56 centimeter. Now perimeter will be equal to x plus 25 plus this second side I can write. Yes or no? Smallest side I have written x, second side will be x plus 25 plus second side equal to this. So I will write second side is equal to 56 minus of x minus of 25. When you will subtract, you will get 31 minus x. So we have second side is equal to 31 minus x. Now we can apply, that means this side is 31 minus x centimeter, this is x centimeter, this is 25 centimeter. Now we can apply the formulas and then solve. So we know the formula according to the question. 31 minus x whole square plus of x square will be equal to 25 whole square by using Pythagoras theorem. Those who don't know the formula, you can write reason also, Pythagoras theorem. Correct? By using Pythagoras theorem, I have applied sum of two sides is equal to third side is called hypotenuse. Now here you see it is 31 square will be how much? 31 into 31, that is 961 plus x square minus of 62x plus of x square is equal to 625. Now you see x square plus x square will be equal to 2x square minus of 62x. Then we have plus of 961 minus of 625 is equal to 0. I can bring this side. These are the arrangement methods that we have arranged. I have arranged. So 961 minus 25. Okay, leave it first. We will simplify. 11 minus 5 is 6. Here 5 minus 3 2. Then 8 minus 6 2. It is 236. Now if we take out 2 common, I will get x square minus of 31x plus of 118 is equal to 0. Eight minus 6 is equal to 3. Sorry, 3. So we are having 3 ones are 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, and then 2 8 are 16, 168. Now we have to break the middle term. So all of you know how to break the middle term. If I go by rough method, we should do always, this rough should always be done on the right hand side. Right now I am not doing, just because I have to use that side. So 168, 2 8s are 16, and then 2 4s are 2 42s are 2 21s are 3 7s are. Now 7 3s are 21, 21 2s are 42, or you say 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 and 7 3s are 21. 8 plus 21 will I get 31? No. 2 8s are 2 4s are 42, then 21, 3 7s are 21. Okay. So if I go by 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28, then I will get 3 2s are 6. So which method we will get? By which process? Let us see. Let me break this in rough part. So here I have done the calculation like same thing I have done. I can write 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 20, 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12, 2s are 24, 24 plus 7 is 21. So I can write x square minus of 24x minus of 7x plus of 168 is equal to 0. So x outside, so x will be equal to minus of 7 into x minus of 24. Now your value will be either x is equal to 7 or 24. Now if you take x is equal to smallest value 24, then 37 minus 24 will be equal to what? This is my smallest side. If I have taken x to be the smallest side, if I put x is equal to 24 for an example, just an example I am saying. So if I subtract, I will get here 7. So but this is incorrect. No, this I have taken the smallest side and 24 cannot be the smallest. So my smallest value will be, therefore x is equal to 7 centimeter is equal to smallest side. This is what we have to find, the smallest side. Correct? The smallest side is equal to 7. I hope no problem. In breaking this, I had made a mistake. Not mistake, actually just lack of concentration, I would say. Now B part of this exercise only, 30 exercise plus question 13B. Now the longest side of a right angle triangle is 4 cm longer than one side and 2 cm longer than the other side. Find the longest sides. So we are having again one right angle triangle. The longest side is 4 centimeter longer than one of the side. So I will take one of the side to be x. So this side will become x plus 4. And it is 2 centimeter bigger than the next side. So if I write x plus 2, don't you think it is bigger than 2 centimeter? This is the smallest side, one side. It is greater by 4 centimeter. So x plus 4. Now the second side, which I am saying is the third side, is 2 centimeter bigger than smaller than the longest side. So x plus 4. So obviously it will be x plus 2. If I will add 2 centimeter, then it will become x plus 4, which means the condition is satisfied. Smallest side, medium side, and the highest side. Now again you apply Pythagoras theorem. So you will get x plus 4 whole square is equal to x plus 2 whole square plus x square. Now the reasons you will write means what all you have assumed. Let the side be x, and then we have x plus 2, and then we have x plus 4. Like this you will write and then simplify. Squaring both, this is Pythagoras theorem you are applying. You have applied, so it will be x square plus 16 plus 8x is equal to x square plus 4 plus of 4x plus of x square. Now if you see, I can cancel x square. Now x square is here. I will try to write in one side only. So I can write x square. Then we are having, it will go that side, so it will become minus 4x. This will go again that side, it will become 12 is equal to 0. I hope there is no doubt. X square I have kept. Then 4 minus 8 I have brought this side, so it will become minus 4. Then 16 I have brought, so it will become minus 4. Now we have to break in such a way that middle term should be equal to 4 and the end product should be equal to 12. So it is very simple one. So I can write 6x is minus of 2 plus of 2x minus of 12 equal to 0. 6 minus 2, 4, 6 into 12. Now x common. I hope no problem here. Now we are having x plus 2 and then x plus 2 and then x minus of 6 equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 2 and 6. Now out of these two I have to select only one. X cannot be negative because the side of a triangle or the length cannot be negative. So I will say x equal to minus 2 not acceptable. Why not acceptable? That also you should write. It is good practice. Not acceptable because side can never be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 6. Now, our task is to find the longest side. So, longest side will be equal to longest side, as we have taken x plus 4. So, it will be 6 plus 4 is equal to 10 centimeter. In this way, we have finished our question number 13, sub part A and B. Now, I will be solving question number 14A. Why I'm going to solve 14A? Because it is based on the nature of roots. Now, question number 14, sub part A of quadratic equation. It is already class 10. All of us know. Okay. Can a rectangular figure of area 6300 centimeter square be drawn whose breadth is 20 centimeter less than length? If so, find its perimeter. Now it is based upon the condition. Can I draw such a condition? So such a rectangular field whose area will be equal to 6300 centimeter square. So the very first task, I can assume let the length of the field be x centimeter, then breadth will be equal to breadth is equal to how much centimeter less? 10. X minus 10, I feel x minus 10 or 20. It is 20 centimeter less. Correct? Now we know the formula of area. Area of rectangle is equal to area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. I hope everyone knows this. Now it is given as x into x minus of 20. This will be equal to 6300, right? Now I can bring this side and I can write x square minus of 20x plus minus of 6300 is equal to 0, correct? X square minus of 20, this will go that side, so equal to 0. Now I have to break this 6300 in such a way that the middle term should be equal to 20. Now here rough, again I am saying we are not supposed to do this rough on this side. We should always do in our copy on the right hand side. Since I have to use that side, I am writing here. So 6300. 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 0. Then 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are. Now 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. 5 1s are 5, 5 into 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 3 7. Now if you see we have to break into 20, what procedure we should follow? Let us see. If I go by 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 into 5, 60, and then here 7 3s are 21 into 5, 21 into 5 will be 105 and then 20. So I won't get. Now if I go by 7 3s are 21, 7 3s are 21 into 5 will be equal to 105, correct? Then if I go 105 into 2, it will be 250. So what will be our middle term breaking? It will be like 63, or else take 20. So this 0 cancelled. Now we are having 315. So I can go by 5. 315, right? 5 6 are 30, and then here 5 3s are 50. Now 63 into 5 63 into 5, 9 sevens are. Now 9 fives are 45 and 7 twos are 21, 40. Not possible. So 9 fives are, or better we can do 7 fives are 35. No, not possible. Then what we will do? We can break again. 20 means 2 into 10. Okay, once again I will try. 6300. Now this we have to break. If we have to break, I want 20 in the middle, so I can go by 2 twos are 4, 3s are 12, 12 fives are 12 fives are 60, or 12 into 3, 36. 7 fives are 35, 35 into 5. No, it will be bigger number. I will remove 1 2. Then I will take 2 into 3 into 5. 5 3s are 15, 2s are 60. 60 into 3, 180. And then 7 5s are 30. 30 into 2, 70. 10 5s are 35 into 2, 70. This is also not possible. Then what combination should come, my dear? To get the combination, let me try and rough. So here I can write 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 3 into 3, 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 2 3s are 6, 3s are 18, 5s are 90. That means 1 2, 1 3, and again 1 3, and 1 5 I have taken out. 2 5 7, 2 5 7, 7 5s are 35 into 70. So I got x square minus of 90x plus of 70x minus of 6300 is equal to 0. Now 9 7s are 63. Then in that manner also we could have solved. So x minus of 90 plus of 70 x minus of 90 is equal to 0. So x plus of x minus 90 into x plus of 70 is equal to 0. X will be equal to 90 or minus of 70. Now we cannot take x is equal to minus 70 because again side cannot be negative. So we will write x is equal to minus 70. Not acceptable. Not acceptable because side can never be negative. Therefore side is equal to, therefore x is equal to 90 and x is equal to 70. So this will be your side length and breadth, and I hope it is only given. So find the rectangle of this, if so find the base perimeter. Now actually I missed one thing, that they are saying, we are asking whether we can frame, we can have a rectangular area of this this much dimensions, this much area. So for this what we have to do, here only we could have found out the determinant. If determinant was greater than 0, that means if we get a real determinant, then definitely we can frame the equation and we can calculate. So here I have found this. So first of all, here your task was to find out the determinant, that is b square minus 4ac. Determinant is equal to 20 square minus of 4 into 1 into 6300. That means 400 plus of something. 12 means 4 3s are 12, 1200, 24, 25,600. Oh sorry, 400 na, 4 3s are 200. So it is equal to 25,600. So this is a positive number. If this is a positive number, so definitely we can find, we can have a rectangular field whose area is this. Then we will solve this one. Then we have to find the perimeter. So I can write perimeter is equal to twice length plus breadth, 2 into 90 plus 70 That means 320 centimeter. In this way we have to solve. Actually we were supposed to find the nature of the roots and then comment on that. Yes, we can frame a rectangular field whose area will be this much, and then we were supposed to calculate. Now question number 16, one of the important questions that I have seen. Most of the students, they have problem in question number 16. Okay, so here I will be solving question number 16. I hope you all will like this one. A, B, P are three collinear points. Okay, A, B, P, A, P and B here. Why I have marked B there? Because it is mentioned A, B, P are three collinear points, P lying between A and P, such that AB is equal to 6 centimeter. AB is equal to 6 centimeter, BP is unknown, and AB into BP, AB into AP is equal to BP square. First condition, first thing that we have to first condition is given, and then second we have to prove. Okay, now we have to prove that AB square plus of AP square is equal to 3 times of BP square. This is first question in this, and second, length of BP also we have to find. Okay, length of BP. Now, so what we have to do, first of all, I would like to prove this, then only we will find as per the question, according to the question. Now we have to prove this, so I will write AB square plus AP square is equal to 3BP square. Now left hand side I will take, this is my solution part, that was just the question I wrote here. Now solution part says that left hand side I will write AB square plus of AP square. Now AB square I will leave as it is. I have to go to BP, so AB square as it is. Now AP, this AP whole length can be written as AB plus of BP. Yes or no? I can write like this. Then I will expand this, so it will become AB square plus AB square plus BP square plus of 2AB into BP. Correct? Now what I am going to do here is, I will be taking AB square plus of 2AB plus of 2AB into BP plus, or relatively here 2AB I can write, because this AB square and this AB square are 2 in number, so 2AB square. This I have brought this side plus of BP square. Now you see AB is common in both the case, so I can write 2AB bracket, here I will get AB plus of BP square. Now AB plus BP is equal to AP, as you can write. See what happened, AB square plus AP square, AB in place of AP I have written AB plus BP, correct. After that I have expanded and then I have arranged it, and then I wrote AB plus BP, which is equal to AP only. Now this can be written as AB into BP is given as, what it is given? It is given as BP square. So I will write BP square plus of BP is already there, so it will become 3BP square. I hope it is clear. You have to just see, you have to just arrange these terms again and again. 2 times you have to change, one here and then here, and then you will be able to solve this one. Now we have to find the value of BP. So as it is given, AB into AP is equal to BP square. So what I can do, again same thing I can write like this. So I will write AB into AB plus BP. Now why I am breaking in this form? Because this all terms are in 3 variables. AB, AP, BP all are in 3 variables, where AB is known, that is it is a constant. This we have to find, it is in a square. So I can convert AP in terms of AB and BP, so that I will get certain values. I can write AB square plus AB into BP is equal to BP square. AB is 6, so 6 square plus 6 BP is equal to BP square. Now we got the equation in single variable, that is x square. You can say BP square means x square, BP means x. So here you will get BP square minus of 6 BP then we have minus of 36 is equal to 0. Now you want 6 in the middle and you are having this. You cannot factorize the middle term, so you have to use the formula method, and then when you apply the formula method, you will get the answer. Now the answer will be like, okay, let me solve here only so that you may not get confused. Yeah, so BP square, so BP is equal to 6 plus minus root under B square is 36 minus of 36 into 4 whole divided by 2. So 36 into 4 is 72 to the 144. 144 plus 6, 150, 180. Okay, 6 plus minus root under 180 by 2. Now 180 means 45 into 4. 45 means 9 into 5. So it will be like 6 plus minus 6 root under 5 by 2. 6 is the 36 into 5 is 180. Yeah. Now you are having two common, so 3 plus minus root under 5. Now the answer will be BP is equal to 3 plus root under 5, 3 plus root under 5 or 3 minus root under 5. Is it correct? 2 3s are 6, 3 plus 2 3s are 6, 3 now. Here I will be having 3. So again I can take 3 here also, okay, 3 here also. So I can take out 3 common, so it will be 1 plus root 5 or 3 1 minus root 5. Now 1 minus root 5 number will be not accepted because 3 into 1 minus root 5 means 2.236, as you all know. So this will be negative number. If this is negative number, side cannot be again negative. So you have to accept 3 bracket 1 plus root 5 only. I hope it is clear. Once again you all try to solve at least 2-3 times you solve, because at this stage you may get confused. This stage no problem, you all can very well solve very nicely. Thank you. Now question number 18 I will be solving here. After this exercise will be finished from my side. The speed of boat in still water is 15. It takes upstream downstream problem is here. Now as you all know, the speed of boat in still water, the water is still, the boat is going to sail here, right? Its speed will be something else. If the river is flowing, the speed of boat will be more. Since it is going downward, speed of boat will be more. If it is going upward, if this boat is going upward, since river is flowing this side, river, okay, this is river flow, this is boat flow, this is river flow, and this is boat trying to go up. So river will be having certain speed. Say I am writing it as like V. River is flowing, that is stream is flowing with a speed of V km/h, and this boat is traveling in still water with 15 km/h. So it will be 15 km here also. But cumulative effect of this river and the boat will be more. So speed of boat in still water is 15 km/h, but speed of boat downstream will be equal to river, that is V plus 15, because still water it is in 15 km. Now speed of boat upstream will be equal to 15 minus V. Here also I could have written 15 plus V. So it is like 15 plus V and then 15 minus V. Obviously the boat speed will be more as compared to the river speed, because if river will be flowing more vigorously, more fastly, then boat will never come to its destination. So boat speed will always be greater. That means 15 will always be greater than stream speed. Okay. Now here the situation says that the boat has gone downstream and then came back upstream in the time 4.5 hours. So distance is 30. For 30 km he went downstream. That means 50 plus 15 plus B. This is the time, distance by speed, time. Again it has returned back. So 30 by 15 minus V will be equal to 4.5 hours. Yes or no? So if you take take out 30 common, so you are having 1 by 15 plus b plus 1 by 15 minus b, and this will be equal to 9 by 2. Now it is like LCM, if you take, it will be 15 minus b plus 15 plus of b by 15 plus b into 15 minus b is equal to 9 by 2 into 30. 3 3s are 9, 3 10s are 30, sorry, 3 10s are 30 and 3 3s are 9. Now we cancel, it is 30 by 225 minus of b square is equal to 3 by 10. 3 10s are 30. Therefore, you can write 100 is equal to 225 minus of b square, 100, right? So this side it will be equal to v square will be equal to 225 minus of 100. It is 115. I think I have done some mistake. It is 20 here, no? It is 20. So here 20, that means 200, 200, 200. So it will be 25. So v square is equal to 25. Therefore, v is equal to plus minus of 5 kilometer per hour. V is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. Negative we cannot take because speed cannot be negative. That is why we will be writing negative cannot be. V is equal to minus 5, not acceptable, because speed can never be negative. So your speed will be 5 km per hour. Thank you, students. I hope you all understood this one.